Can a heat exchanger actually be made to last forever? To outlive the equipment in which it is installed? Require little or no maintenance and, if damaged, be field repairable? Meet the family of heat exchangers that can deliver this kind of dependability and protect the availability of your expensive equipment. Mesabi Flexible Core Heat Exchangers. Individually replaceable cooling tubes held in headers with flexible rubber seals. The seals absorb vibration and thermal expansion that can crack rigid soldered seams. Another advantage? The seals also allow damaged tubes to be removed and replaced, even in the field and often without removing the heat exchanger from the equipment. Mesabi products are used in a variety of equipment and industries around the world. And while L&M manufactures engine radiator cores that can retrofit almost any conventional core, the company's real strength is in custom designs. L&M application engineers are often in the field or at the customer's plant designing and testing products that solve customers' specific needs. If you purchase, specify, or maintain heat exchangers, this video will show you why Mesabi products can handle the most difficult and challenging heat transfer applications, including yours.
As we look at the approximately 50 years that L&M Radiator has been around, we certainly see how well the idea of rubber seals holding tubes and header plates has been accepted. People who specify our products operate all kinds of heavy equipment. We can't accept downtime caused by failure of the heat exchanger. The idea of individual cooling tubes held in rubber seals actually came out of World War II desert tank warfare, when the British learned that a tank could be quickly disabled with a single bullet through the radiator. The replaceable tube radiator fixed that problem. After the war, this radiator showed up on a few Rolls-Royce motor cars, and then in the 50s on haul trucks in mines in Labrador. That's when my father-in-law, Clay Murray, the M in L&M, and his partner, George Langer, the L in L&M, first saw it, purchased the rights to it, and brought it to the Minnesota Mesabi Iron Range in 1957. The radiator proved itself quickly. We pulled a Mesabi radiator out of a 20-ton haul truck that had rolled off a haul road and down the bank. It was bent in a figure S, yet still held coolant. We've brought this radiator to many trade shows to show people just what a Mesabi radiator could take. This is the kind of dependability Mesabi products have, whether radiator, oil cooler, charge air cooler, or tube and shell cooler.
The Mesabi radiator grew in popularity because it could withstand the stresses of off-road pounding and thermal expansion. It just didn't leak, and it could be repaired by regular maintenance people using simple hand tools. To make a repair, a hand tool available from L&M is used to lift a damaged tube from its seal. The tube is removed from the seal. New seals are placed in the header plate. If no new tubes are available, the tube hole can be plugged until new tubes arrive. A new tube is placed in the new seal in the top header plate. The hand tool is then used to seat the tube into the lower seal. Because Mesabi cooling cores can be returned to 100% cooling capacity over and over again by simply replacing tubes and seals as needed, they can outlast the equipment in which they are installed. Because of the way Mesabi radiators perform, they are specified as original equipment on almost all new haul trucks 190 tons and over. This goes for many other manufacturers of heavy-duty equipment as well. Mesabi products have been modified for specific applications. The V-tube core was designed for equipment operating in industries like waste handling and forestry, where external clogging is a problem. With the V-tube core, tubes are arranged to create open passages so dirt and debris can blow through the core. Debris too large for passages can be easily blown off with high-pressure water or air. And you don't have to worry about the fins folding over like you do with conventional cores. The leading edge of the tube finning is V-shaped to let debris slide past without getting caught on fin edges. For the construction industry, L&M has developed retrofits for the Caterpillar folded and modular core radiators. L&M will allow customers to exchange their old Cat radiator for credit. For industries that need to deal with corrosive environments, L&M has radiators available with special corrosion-resistant materials and coatings. For heavy-duty engine cooling, L&M has a solution to your need, whether a retrofit radiator core, a complete radiator, or a complete engine cooling package from the simple to complex, including remote power units with fans and motors. L&M Radiator has applied the replaceable tube concept to heat exchangers other than engine radiators. These products include oil coolers, charge air coolers, and tube and shell coolers. L&M has a family of oil coolers for almost any oil-to-air cooling. The standard Mesabi oil cooler has lightweight aluminum cooling tubes with integral circular finning rolled from the tube wall. Turbulators are placed in tubes to increase heat transfer. Where space is at a premium, high-efficiency copper tube oil coolers are available. For pressures exceeding 150 psi, L&M offers two CSC models that feature tube-to-header seals held captive in the header plate. Once a tube is in place, the seal is compressed to make a tube-to-header seal, capable of withstanding operating pressures to 500 psi. CSC coolers dismantle and reassemble for routine maintenance, much in the same way as other Mesabi products. The Mesabi Charge Air Cooler has a core made up of a single roll of multi-ported, highly efficient and lightweight aluminum cooling tubes. It also has seals held captive in the header plate. Once a tube is inserted, a seal is created to withstand charge air pressures. Mesabi Charge Air Coolers also dismantle and reassemble using simple hand tools. The Mesabi RTTS tube and shell cooler uses rubber seals to create a totally flexible bundle that prevents leaking by absorbing thermal and mechanical stresses. The RTTS is for both in-plant and mobile equipment and can be made to almost any configuration of diameter and length. The RTTS is dismantled and reassembled using hand tools available from L&M. The Mesabi System Protector provides a dependable safeguard for systems in constant operation. It protects transmission, brake, and hydraulic systems from cross-contaminated fluids and the expensive downtime and repairs that can follow. It alerts the operator to leaking by a sight gauge or optional electronic sensor, and by doing so, protects the environment as well as the equipment.
Hello, I'm Dan Chisholm. L&M is now in its third generation of family ownership. I believe family businesses can offer their customers a higher level of attention and service and a better product. We're in touch with our customers every day. We know what they want in terms of products and service, and we're in a position to respond, and quickly. For example, our radiators can now deliver in excess of 25,000 hours of service without any maintenance, other than just keeping them clean. We have an engineering staff that is about 10% of our total workforce. That says something for our commitment to product development and partnerships with our customers and helping them find the best answers to their cooling problems. We'll never stop looking for ways to improve our products and solve heat transfer problems. Thank you for taking the time to learn more about Mesabi products.
This has been a brief introduction to Mesabi Flexible Core Heat Exchangers. For detailed information on the heat exchanger for your specific need, contact your L&M factory sales representative or L&M customer service, or visit L&M's website, where you'll find product information, technical bulletins, service manuals, and L&M Radiator's monthly newsletter, Encore.